Hey guys, Shane, Garage of Constant Sorrow. This is just going to be a little three-piece informative video because I want to test out some things. So let's get into it. Okay, first of all, assuming everything went well.
I'm sure it did, Griswold.
You just saw my new intro. Friend of mine, Carl.
Carl something.
Again, hey Carl. Hooked me up with that video he put together on some kind of AI platform. I think he called it Grok. I have no idea what any of that does or how it works, but
I don't understand it.
so he told it to do something for me, and it spit that out. There was about 6 or 7 of them, I think, that he came up with, and that was the coolest one. So I hope that worked.
It worked.
The other thing is the microphone. I'm trying it out again because it's a little windy. So I want to see if the little foam thingy
There's a red thingy.
works with the keeping the wind noise down. The other thing is a little story time. I wanted to tell you guys about my truck. So I got this trailer for my mobile mechanic business, and it's I think it weighs only about 11 to 1,200 pounds. So with a 3,000 pound axle, it can carry about 1,800 pounds. So sorry, I'm getting notifications on my phone. So all in, 3,000, 3,500, I think, is the total weight capacity. So the truck was supposed to be able to tow 5,500 pounds. And I looked that up online, but I also verified it in the owner's manual. So that's fact. The engine, transmission combo, 5,500 pounds. Well, I started towing it, and it does fine as long as you're under about 45 miles an hour. And just going in town on city streets, does great. As soon as you hit the interstate, you go over 50, the temperature starts climbing, which didn't concern me at first because it got up to because it runs normally about 190, 195, somewhere around there. So it got up to about 210 at one point. I'm like, well, that's not bad, whatever. Well, we have this very large bridge, and it's steep. It goes up to about 200 feet and at a very steep angle. So I'm going up it one day, and there's a headwind on top of that, and my truck starts to overheat. So I get to the top, and it's almost pegged out. So I'm freaking out. I get down to the bottom. It's about 250, 260 degrees. I pull over, let it cool down. On the way home, it does almost the same thing. It's around the 230 to 240 mark. So I kind of ease it home, didn't give it too much gas, didn't get up as fast as I wanted to go, kept it a little under the speed limit. But it was still overheating. So when I bought this thing, it had a P0420 code, catalytic converter efficiency below threshold. And I knew that, and I bought it anyway, and that was the only code it had, and that's the only code it's had since then. I never fixed it, just let it go. Catalytic converters, it runs great. It's just an efficiency thing, so I'm like, forget it, I'll let it go. So 2 days after this overheating incident, the check engine light goes off. I'm like, all right, well, it's done that before, once or twice, just for a day or two. So I let it go a couple more days, and finally didn't come back on. Hooked up the scanner to it. So the history codes are still in there. There's still a misfire history code from before I did the plugs and wires and cap and rotor. And so I cleared those out. and let it run for a little while. Drove it for a couple of days. The check engine light didn't come back on. Hooked the scanner back up to it again. No codes. So whatever I did to cook those catalytic converters fixed them. I've never seen anybody say anything about overheating them, or applying heat to them, or anything on any of the channels that I watch. So I'm like freaking out over this. I'm wondering if anybody's ever had this happen before. So if you have, if you want to leave a little comment somewhere down here, let me know. Other than that, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was so freaking cool, man. Because now my truck has no codes, no issues. It runs perfect. And since I stopped towing, it went back to running at the normal 190, 195, somewhere around there. So it's freaking weird. Let me know, and cool. We'll talk at you later. Thanks for watching. Well, I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. The very next time I drove it, check engine light came on. And guess what? P0420. Well, shit. All right. Thanks for watching. Talk at you later.